Good morning, I'm Dean Hernandez, your Thursday host here at Bears and Bulls on the Philippine Stock Exchange segment of GNN. This morning I have a wonderful group of people who will be sharing with us the topic of Filipino innovations. And our first guest is Mr. Alejandro Melchor III. We will call him Bud, who is the Government Programs Executive of IBM Philippines. Welcome, Bud. Welcome to the GNN show of this Thursday.
Thank you very much, Dean.
So, you are from IBM Philippines,
Yes.
and when I did my research, your company has been here since 1937, Bud? Talaga?
Actually, I think 1932.
32? Oh, okay. Then we have to correct what's on the internet.
Yeah.
So tell us about Filipinnovation.
Filipinnovation is a public-private partnership with about 33 core partners from government, academe, and industry. We hope a national movement in the making to unlock this tremendous Filipino creative and innovative talent to develop the Philippines into an innovation hotspot in Asia Pacific.
So we're reposing the manufacturing leadership of Asia Pacific to China, okay? But innovation, that is what we want the Filipinos to be known for going forward.
Yes, it's partly a branding exercise. We want to help develop a Philippine global brand where Filipinos are known for innovation, creativity, ingenuity. We're already making a name for ourselves there. Yes.
And so how did this start? You had a summit and
Yes.
you had a launch. Can you tell our viewing public about it, Bud?
Sure. Filipinnovation was launched in November of 2007. We had a National Innovation Summit at the Makati Shangri-La. We unveiled Filipinnovation as the National Innovation Strategy to President Arroyo. So it's partly a strategy. It's partly a multi-sectoral partnership between primarily government, academe, and industry to develop a national innovation system which incentivizes and rewards innovation, creativity, and ingenuity. Okay, it's partly also an effort to change the mindset.
Yes, the poverty consciousness na mahirap ako, wala akong pinag-aralan. And that's what's kind of stymieing our Filipino talents, students out there, that they don't seem to have the opportunity to unleash the creative talents that we have as Filipinos, right?
Yes, yes.
So where are you now in terms of your mission, vision? What has IBM done so far since your 07 summit?
Well, I think we, as part of a bigger partnership, IBM's contributions include, as you learn later on the show, the creation of an IBM Innovation Center. And
tell the public about it, because this is the first time I'm hearing. Where is it? Is it a physical place?
Yes.
And how do people get involved with your innovation center?
Yes. Well, I don't want to deprive my colleague Iris Hester Tanchu of that opportunity.
Okay.
We'll just we'll segue to that later. That's one of IBM's contributions. IBM also helped gather the group and help them understand how other countries are handling innovation. Giving them best practices on the national innovation strategy, best practices on innovation projects.
Could you share some of these
Sure.
initiatives for the appreciation of our viewing public?
Sure. Well, DOST, who is our senior government partner, the Department of Science and Technology, has, for example, aligned all government science, technology, and R&D projects to Filipinnovation to make this strategy work. Okay, you see, innovation is universally regarded by businesses around the world as the key to business success, but it's increasingly regarded as by nation states as the key to national competitiveness. So it's partly a public information campaign on the value of information, how to make Filipino firms globally competitive by introducing best practices in innovation. That's one of the contributions of IBM, because we pride our business success on innovation. You know?
But the platform really, or the highway, so to speak, is on information technology.
Information,
not necessarily.
Well, one way to view the connection between information technology and innovation is there was an Asian Development Bank strategy that looked at the successful countries in Asia Pacific and the ones that were treading water or losing ratings.
Momentum, yeah.
Momentum, no? For the past 40 years.
Yes.
And they pointed what differentiates those countries is the adoption of a national knowledge-based development strategy, which has three pillars, three legs. One is HR, your specialization.
Oh, human resource.
Human resource development.
Okay.
The other one is innovation. And the other
Alright.
one is technology utilization and infrastructure. And the ADB study found that without exception, the countries that deliberately adopted knowledge-based development strategy were the ones that progressed and pulled away from the pack. The fact that the Philippines is adopting Philippinnovation is a decisive step towards a knowledge-based innovation strategy. Technology infrastructure, technology utilization is another key pillar that the country is also moving towards. That's why we're very bullish and optimistic about the future of this country.
And looking at the partnerships you've fostered, now, almost half are private institutions, academe. This is a wonderful example that government and private agencies indeed can work together.
Yes.
So what has happened so far amongst the schools and the DOSTs or the government agencies? What have you done since 2007?
Well, every single member of Philippinnovation, because Philippinnovation is also a network, okay? Government, academe, industry. Every single member, the basis of their membership is active engagement in an innovation project, whether as a group or applying best practices in innovation in their school, in their business, in their government agency. DOST, for example, has aligned all their projects, all the science and technology, the R&D projects to Philippinnovation.
Wonderful.
Very promising.
Now, how does the general public latch on to this movement, so to speak? How can they? Do they go to the schools? Do they go to your hub in UP Technopark? How does an ordinary Filipino citizen, wherever he is located in the world, get into your techno innovations?
Well, the IBM Innovation Center is a concrete opportunity for that. DOST, any of the members of our network are active nodes. See, innovation today is increasingly global and collaborative. That's another thing that IBM brings to the partnership. The ability to connect Filipino innovators with a global network to be able to generate business success, global competitiveness.
Would you want to share the IBM Dutch story? Because I was following your growth from 1,000 and now you have so many people under one IBM affiliate or company that's here in the Philippines. Is that how you're going to grow this Filipino innovations?
Well, IBM is a global corporation, and although we've been here for a long time, over 70 years, no?
70?
Yeah, over 70 years, yes. In fact, do you know that...
Magda-diamond anniversary na kayo.
Yes, yes. In fact, do you know that the clock on the Manila Tower is actually an IBM clock? It's been there for years. For over 70 years.
Okay,
yeah. So anyway,
that Manila, okay. This is not the Big Ben of London, the equivalent, yes.
Yes. So the corporation, which is really global and does business in something like 170 countries worldwide, is more and more waking up to the innovative talent of the Filipino. And that's one of the ways to interpret our rapid growth in this country.
Since 2007 or earlier, if they go to the website of Philippinnovations, I'd like to invite everyone. There is a website.
Yes, yes.
Will they be able to see models in those other countries that you mentioned?
Yes, in fact, that's one way to plug into the Philippinnovation network. Type Philippinnovation on Google. We helped DOST put up that website, and there's a lot of content. In other words,
Already.
national innovation strategies of the Philippines and of other countries, papers on the business value of innovation, concrete examples of innovation projects, best practices in innovation. So there's a wealth of knowledge you can absorb and apply. Innovation is also a mindset. You see, one thing that marks this world is rapid change, right?
Yes.
Technology is constantly changing.
That's why Obama's so
Okay.
in sync.
Yes.
Change. Okay.
The presidential campaign of Obama is innovation. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in a world where what's constant is rapid change, there are constant opportunities opening up. An innovative mindset is something that's able to pick up that opportunity and cash in, translate that into a business venture that leads to the competitiveness of Filipino businesses, to national competitiveness. And if you know, Filipinos have already established a name for themselves in the creative art, right? Or ourselves. That is an unmistakable sign of a huge national genius for innovation. So one way to think of what Philippine innovation is all about, it's a concerted effort to unlock this tremendous talent and translate it into business success, into governmental success, into academic success, because the Filipino has it. There are reasons why.
If we're 90 million and that 90 million is only using 10% of its brain power, Filipino innovation is supposed to try to heighten that 10% to higher.
Absolutely.
Do you have to be in a certain age bracket to be involved in Filipino innovations?
No,
or
in fact,
how young can I be to be involved in the movement?
Well, you know, we have some of our finest universities involved here, and I think as the movement progresses, there will be an effort to inculcate innovative skills, innovative mindset.
As
young as, you tell me.
Okay.
That's what innovation is all
Because
about.
in Filipinas Got Talent, there's a 4-year-old there that can act and sing and do everything.
Yes.
What about for senior citizens like me? I'm 1 year short. Is there still hope for us to be innovative or be part of your movement?
Well, absolutely. That's what innovation is all about. You know, as we were talking right before the show, you pointed out the situation where you have so much talent in older Filipinos, those repatriating. What innovation is all about is recognizing an opportunity
and
harnessing it, translating it into an entrepreneurial venture,
and
into a government
all
policy,
these energies,
incentivizing it, government being responsive to this opportunity, businesses, entrepreneurs creating a business venture. That's what innovation is all about. That's what Philippine innovation is all
Well,
about.
but really, you come at a good time. I've been serving the retirement industry of the Philippines for 3 years now, and even in 2006, a year before your summit of Filipino innovations, there are already 500 million people around the planet Earth who are over 50 years old. And I'm over there, and you know, when you work so much and then you lose your employer and you're not self-employed, I mean, how do I use my wisdom, my experience, and Filipino innovations might be just one of the rare vehicles for me to get out of my sabbatical or retirement to try to contribute
Absolutely.
for the greater good of humanity.
To give you even more of a sensing of what innovation is all about, ask yourself this question: what differentiates Filipinos? What differentiates the Philippines from other countries? Okay, put together all these things. Then think, what are the opportunities to do something with that, to translate these things that differentiate us, these competitive advantages, to enduring business value, to enduring national competitiveness. That's what innovation is all about, recognizing opportunities, translating them into innovations, something that makes a